Once installed, jobs you complete in iCabbi will automatically send the fare to the Cabcharge A920 Pro terminal. To power on the terminal, hold down the power button located on the right-hand side for a few seconds. It'll take a few moments to start up and for the Cabcharge screen to appear. Once it's finished booting up, you should see the login screen. To power off the terminal, hold the power button for a few seconds, then tap Power Off. When you complete a job on your tablet, the Cabcharge terminal should automatically log you in and start a shift before displaying the fare amount for payment. If you need to log in manually, enter your driver DC number into the driver ID field. Enter the ABN number in the driver ABN field. The ABN you enter must match the Australian Business Register. The driver authority field is your subsidy card, such as MPTP and TSS, authorization number. This is usually the same as your driver DC number. Once you've entered your details, tap Start Shift to log in and begin a shift. When you complete a pay in car job on your tablet, the fare amount is automatically sent to the Cabcharge terminal. To take a card payment, either insert the card at the bottom of the terminal, tap it, or swipe it at the top with the magnetic strip side down. To take a cash payment, tap the cash button on the Present Card screen, then Yes to confirm. To split a payment over cash and card or multiple cards, press the Split button and enter the amount. You can take the payment for this amount via cash or card and split as many times as you need. Once payment's been received, you'll be prompted twice to print a receipt, once for the passenger and once for the driver. Tap Yes or No depending on your requirements. To pay on a subsidy card such as MPTP and TSS, insert the passenger's subsidy card when the terminal is on the Present Card screen. The terminal will beep and take payment for as much as the subsidy covers. Any remaining will then be displayed on the screen as a separate transaction. In general, account jobs won't send the fare to the payment terminal, as the account is paying for the trip. However, if the account has a limit or is flagged as a subsidy account, some or all of the fare will go to the terminal. If there's a limit on the account and the limit is exceeded, anything over the limit will appear on the payment terminal. Note that the iCabbi tablet will still show the full fare, regardless of how much is paid for in-car by the passenger. If the account is flagged as a subsidy account, some of the fare will be paid for by the passenger's subsidy card. When you complete a subsidy account job, the full fare amount will be sent to the terminal. Insert the passenger's subsidy card and the terminal will take payment for as much as the card covers. When the second transaction appears on the terminal to take payment for the remainder, tap the X in the top right corner to cancel it. This ensures that the account will pay for the remainder. Tap Yes to confirm, then End on the pop-up window to close it. If you leave a transaction on the Present Card screen, the terminal will beep and time out after 45 seconds. If this happens, a window will pop up telling you that the transaction timed out and giving you the option to either retry the transaction or to end it. This window will stay on the screen for a further 2 minutes before disappearing. Once this window is gone, you will not be able to recover the transaction. The Cabcharge A920 Pro terminal operates wirelessly on mobile data, which means it's possible for it to have data connection issues, especially in areas with bad reception. If iCabbi sends a transaction to the Cabcharge terminal and does not hear back for 2 minutes, you'll get a notification on your iCabbi tablet saying the terminal is having difficulty being accessed and that the system is automatically retrying the transaction. If the terminal cannot be contacted for a further 2 minutes, you'll receive another message on your tablet notifying you and requesting that you take the passenger's payment via another method. Some steps you can take to help with this are: check the signal strength at the top of the terminal screen. If you're showing low or no bars, try moving the terminal to a position where it's getting a better signal strength. Check that the cloud icon in the top right of the terminal screen is green before pressing End Trip on your tablet. If the cloud is red, tap it to force a reconnect. Restart the device by holding the power button on the side of the terminal for a few seconds and tapping Restart. To log out, tap the menu button in the top left, then tap End Shift. Tap End Shift on the pop-up window to confirm. The terminal will then print your end of shift report via the receipt printer. This concludes the Cabcharge A920 Pro terminal training.